come, you can bring your significant other with you. And what is your significant other's name? Maddie. So Spencer and Maddie, great. And we're just going to ask you a couple questions about you guys. So Spencer, how did you and Maddie meet each other?
At a church dance.
Okay, a church dance. Great. And so did you ask her to the dance, or you were both at the dance and met at the dance?
We met.
Okay. And how did that happen? Were you there with some friends of yours?
Oh, no, it was just like the church activity, and she showed up, and I showed up, and
Okay, so it wasn't, you didn't go to the same church.
we did go to the same church.
Okay, so you went to the same church, and it was like so you showed
So
up.
my mom knew her mom. My mom talked to her mom.
Okay, great. So your mom's,
hooked it
so
up.
this is great. So your moms talked to each other. You both went to the same dance. How did you start talking to each other at that dance? Did you ask her to dance, or was it like a here's some punch?
She was babysitting.
She was
So
babysitting.
she had her little nephew.
Uh-huh.
And so I just went, and she was sitting down playing with him, and sat with him.
No, use the kid. Great. So she was playing with the kid. You went over. You started, playing with the kid too, and then you started talking to each other.
And then we met.
And then you left without the kid. Sure. So you met, and how old are you guys when you met?
20.
20.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So then you did you ask her out that night? Okay.
I asked her out that night. We live in the same neighborhood.
Okay, so
So I walked her home.
Oh, that's sweet. Thanks, man.
Don't look at me, I've never done something like that.
So you walked her to her house. So where was your first date
Oh, man.
that you remember? I mean, that's not how
Good thing Daddy's not here.
On your first date?
You are ruining it for men. What's wrong with you?
Great. So you went to Disneyland by yourselves, or did moms go as well?
So, what happened?
This is fantastic.
Okay, so we started going on runs, like every night.
Okay.
And then we come back to my house and eat after. Just like hot chocolate and stuff.
Wait, hold on. You eat hot chocolate? I just want to get that
We would drink hot chocolate, not use hot chocolate. Anyway, my mom liked her. We were going on a trip to Disneyland. My mom said you should come to Disneyland. We went to Disneyland.
Great.
Your mom's the best!
Your mom asked her out for the first time. So you went to Disneyland, and are you dating, engaged, married? Like,
No,
where are you?
We're dating.
You're still dating. Great. How long have you been dating?
A little over a year.
A little over a year. Great. So you went to Disneyland. Is there another date that you remember, or something really special that happened with the two of you, like that's memorable other than Disneyland? That's even more romantic. I don't think it can get any more romantic. Like, no, she won't kill you. This is great. I won't kill you. Or did you ever do anything like really like?
Okay. So when we were dating for a year, I took her to this restaurant called The Roof. It's like at the top of this building, and you can see the whole city. I'm from Utah, so it's Salt Lake City. You can see the whole city, and then we went on the tour of Temple Square down there.
Excellent. Great. So are you in college?
Yeah.
Where do you go to school?
Community college in Salt Lake.
Okay, and where does she
She
in?
goes there.
Okay, so you both go to community college. What is your area of study, or do you know?
I'm going into physical therapy.
Physical therapy, great. And what is her area of study?
She does photography.
Photography, great. And what is your mom's name?
Kelly.
Kelly. And what is her mom's name?
Kristen.
Kelly and Kristen, and Spencer and Matt. Great. Excellent. You guys have any questions? Or are we good?
You guys live together?
No.
Good. What about your first kiss?
My first hit.
Where was it? You don't have to explain how it was. So where was it?
We were just like on a blanket on some grass, and we were just cuddling.
I'm done!
Salt Lake. The lights come up on a steeple. There, the teens, tweens, and preteens all congregate.
But before they congregate, there are two mothers standing and making a plan. A very, very amazing plan.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I think we should get your son and my daughter together.
I love it.
I'm glad this worked out so easily.
Oh my gosh, I'll go get her ready. She looks just like me.
I have an idea. Have her bring a kid.
Oh, okay. Standing inside, Daddy anxiously awaited this wonderful chance.
All right, Mom.
Good. In case you meet anybody at the dance.
Get out of here, Mom.
Ouch.
Spencer stood on the other side of the room, muscles bulging, blue eyes piercing every eye.
I'm having so much fun.
Hey! You must be Maddie.
Oh yeah,
This your nephew?
yeah.
I don't know your name. Hey, look! He's trying to work game on your hand.
Powerful. His hands hurt my shoulders.
A single pulsing disco light starts to illuminate behind Maddie, echoing the beating of Spencer's heart.
Hey, I have a good idea.
Let me get your mail.
I love your nephew so much.
Well, I'm glad somebody loves him.
Look, we're just gonna leave you in here. Let me walk you home.
All right.
Come on.
I was thinking instead of walking, we'd run through the night.
And what they did, they ran for miles and miles.
They ran across the Great Salt Lake and got all the way back.
And behind them, running the whole way, was the nephew. Run, nephew! We gotta lose him!
I want to play with the dogs.
Until eventually, they arrived at Spencer's house. Where sitting on a plate with a knife and fork was hot chocolate.
You never thought this would happen.
Oh my gosh, you're so amazing, you can invent things that have never been invented before.
Like food chocolate. Look,
It's so hot.
Maddie. Hold on a second.
Hey.
Hey, Mom, remember when you hooked me up with Maddie at the church dance?
You know, and now she's in our living room suspiciously when it's dark out.
We ran home.
Oh, that makes sense.
Could you do me a favor? Because I'm afraid of girls. Can you ask her to Disneyland?
Hey, Maddie, hi.
Oh, your hot chocolate is so yummy.
I know it's thick, you have to eat it with a knife and fork.
I'm
I'm working game! I'm working game! We were wondering,
Yes?
since we're gonna go on vacation, why is there a little child knocking on our door? Come to Disney World with us.
Disney World? I've always wanted to go there, but have never been able to.
Yes, thanks, Mom!
Why do you do that?
Maddie, this is going to be great. Let's run to the most magical place on earth.
Okay.
So they ran from Salt Lake all the way to Los Angeles, California.
And the nephew followed him the whole way. Oh, it's a drive!
Look, it's the most romantic place on earth. Disneyland.
You know what? They say it's a small world after all. But Spencer, when I look in your eyes, this world is endless.
Bro, you did this for a date? Dude, you're making us all look bad.
Oh, am I making you all
Yes.
look bad? Oh, yeah, why don't you lose 40 pounds?
I heard that flat boss guy was the worst husband ever. I think I'm not going to marry him.
Pretty close. Get out of here!
They journeyed back to the airport hand in hand until they flew back and gently touched down back in Salt Lake City.
I'm just going to lay this blanket on the tarmac. Really quick. Mom!
Let me just put my hair on.
Mom, I need you to do something for me.
What is it, sweetie?
Could you ask Maddie if I could kiss her tonight.
Oh my God.
Here you go for the airplane.
Right? Just kiss him! Kiss him!
That's gonna end in a few years after we get married.
The sun begins to set over Temple Square. Highlighted in shadow is the statue of Gabriel on top of the temple.
Gabriel.
Watching us. Actually, my nephew.
Maddie, the roof!
And then climbed all the way up to the roof, which was actually a restaurant. It's right under Gabriel.
It was under Gabriel. Who's Gabriel, by the way? It's an angel.
Welcome to the rooftop. I will be your waiter. My name is Jean-Pierre, and they make me talk with this accent.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Jean-Pierre.
Can I get you anything to drink?
I want a Roy Rogers.
One Roy Rogers.
I'm only 20, so...
It's Salt Lake City. You can't really order anything else anyway. Yep.
Could you get me and Maddie a moment alone?
Sure, I could take a break.
I want to say something to you, Maddie.
I want to say something to you.
Woo! I'm hoping that they're real.
First thing is I hate your nephew.
Well, I didn't want to tell you, but I'm going away to college. It's a couple blocks down the road. I don't want anything to ever tear us apart.
You know what I wanted to tell you?
What?
Here are your drinks. Oh, my shoulder! If only I had someone that could perform physical therapy on me.
You're going to be going to school for this, your therapist. I can't do it right now, but what I wanted to say, can you just help me out really quick?
Sure, I suppose. Let me just pop this in place. Thank you.
2.5 years.
Yeah.
Or wait, actually a year, a little over a year. My mom has been saying things for me because I have a lack of self-esteem.
Yes,
Exactly, that is the problem, is the lack of self-esteem.
she's underneath the table right now.